Using the Corvin wine preservation system is as easy as insert, tip, and pour. First, twist the cup off the unit. Drop the Corvin Pure capsule into the cup, round end first. Twist the cup onto the unit tightly until there is no give left. Corvin works with bottles closed with natural cork or with screw caps using the Corvin screw cap accessory. You can also use the Corvin wine bottle sleeve. Step 1. Insert. Squeeze the clamps and place around the neck of the bottle so that the needle guide is flush with the top of the cork or foil. Release the clamps. Before each use, press the trigger quickly to clear the Corvin wine preservation system of any air or old wine. Press the handle down fully with the palm of your hand. Step 2. Tip. With one hand holding the bottle and the other on the handle, tilt the bottle so that the spout is lower than the base of the bottle and the wine is fully in contact with the cork. Step 3. Pour. Press and release the trigger quickly to pour your desired amount of wine. Repeat if the flow of wine slows or stops. To stop the flow of wine, tilt the bottle to an upright position at any time. When you're done, grasp the handle while holding the bottle by the clamps. Firmly pull the handle straight up until it is fully extended. Squeeze the clamps and remove the unit from the bottle. After you pour, preserve. It's not unusual for the needle to leave behind a drop or two of wine on top of the cork or foil. Just wait a few seconds while the cork fully reseals and then wipe it off. Clear the system of any remaining wine by briefly pressing the trigger to release a short burst of gas. Store your wine bottles on their side in a cool place, away from direct sunlight, and preserve what's left in the bottle for weeks, months, or even years. Corvin. Savor the glass. Preserve the bottle.
Hey, what's going on? This is Blue Collar Blake here. We're at the Blue Collar headquarters. We're talking about this guy right here. It's a slice safety cutter. I picked it up at my local hardware store for about $6. Safety cutter, so it won't cut your finger, but it'll cut through paper and other stuff. I was interested in this because we do a lot of stickers here. Like we did this for Corey Kennedy's company, Fish Co. We got our own stuff here. Beer can ripoff. This is a die cut on thick stock. And it got me thinking, what if I can cut through the back and turn this into a crack and peel, which those machines cost about 10 grand. So $6 versus 10 grand. It's pretty good deal here. Cut right through it, pops right open. You can see that just like pops open. This side is totally fine. There's no cut line through it or anything like that. Works perfectly. You can knock out about 1,000 of these in an hour. So it's a pretty nice little tool for a smaller shop if you can't afford to buy a $10,000 crack and peel machine. You can just buy this at your local hardware store or check it out online.
The Swiss Chop Chop makes quick work out of tough cutting tasks and is so easy to assemble, use, and care for. And the best thing is, no batteries required. Components consist of a 3-cup capacity bowl with a non-slip base, which offers a sturdy footing to minimize slipping during use. Lid with drawstring mechanism. Cutting rotor with 2 steel blades which have a protective blade guard which serves to protect the blade during storage and you from the sharp blades. Booster arm for cutting lighter or small amounts of ingredients such as garlic, herbs, or a small amount of nuts. And a lid for convenient storage. To assemble, remove the cutting rotator from protective blade guard using care not to have fingers come in direct contact with the sharp blades. Keep both blades aligned, one on top of the other. Using extended top plastic blade, fit cutting rotator onto the center rod. Now it's ready to fill with vegetables, fruit, or liquid filling. Be sure not to fill more than 2/3 full. Use this colored line as a handy guide when filling. Place lid with the pull mechanism on the container, aligning lid over blade stem. There is no need to force it. Simply rotate until you feel it fit securely into place. Pull mechanism cord out with a sharp movement, holding unit with the other hand. Depending on how fine or coarse you want your food will depend on the number of pulls you use. 5 to 6 yields a coarse, chunky cut, 7 to 12 a medium to finely chopped cut, 13 to 20 a fine to very fine cut, and 20 or more pulls will result in a very fine to pureed consistency, ideal for fruits or vegetables. When cutting light or small foods like herbs or garlic, you'll want to use a booster arm. Place booster arm on counter with blade facing up and align cutting rotator bottom directly over hole. Push down or tap on counter to make sure it is securely attached. Cleanup is a snap. Wipe lid clean with a damp cloth. The rest of the unit is dishwasher safe, or simply wash with hot, soapy water for easy cleanup. The Swiss Chop Chop is an indispensable tool that you'll want to have clean and ready on your countertop at all times.
We're craft beer lovers, but most varieties are only available on draft. And the thing about draft beer is that it goes flat and stale. So Growlerworks created the U-Keg, which is a pressurized growler. It's like a miniature keg that you can fill with draft beer at the brewery, take it home, and keep it fresh and carbonated for 2 weeks or more. For people out there who are craft beer lovers, or just getting into it, we designed the U-Keg for them. And we strive to give people access to all the delicious craft beer that's available out there today.
Hello, my name's Carl. This is my brother Gordon. We're in the shaved ice snow cone business. I've been at it 40 years. Gordon's been my partner for 15. We manufacture big commercial ice shavers. Been at it for a long time. If there's anything good that comes out of shaved ice, it comes from us. We make the best shavers on the face of the earth.
We've created many, many things in the shaved ice world. In fact, in some ways, we think we're the kingpin of the shaved ice world. One of the neatest things we've done and that Carl's created is he's taken our commercial shavers and has condensed it down into a home shaver.
We've taken what we've learned and put it in our little snowy tube. You know, it was important to us that it was a very user-friendly machine. It's got a big handle on it, it's easy to carry. It's something that can go in your house and get used every day. Kids can use it.
Another thing that's really neat about the little snowy tube for home use is it can take any ice cube from your home freezer. You don't have to have a special mold, fill it up with water, and then overnight freeze it, and now you're waiting a day to have fun with it. This literally, you can fill up a cup of ice, pour it in the top of the machine, and turn it on and out comes shaved ice.
And it has all of our expertise from all these years of experience blended into one inexpensive home ice shaver. You'll love it. I guarantee you will love it.
Great refreshing treat on a hot summer day, and it's a huge hit. Have fun with your little snowy tube. You will love it.